My goal is to educate people that don't have a clue of disabilities.
I'm Kenny Miller. My name is Kenny Miller.
Hey Kenny, just speak from your heart.
People always say, you can ask somebody for a ride, but then I'm not independent. I could tell you all of my jobs, that we'd be here all day and we wouldn't get to any workshops. I got a card. It's right here and all that. And it tells all about my disability. I educate the bar, the police, and the mall.
People that don't get to know me are gonna miss a big opportunity. They don't know how to style. That's right, you won't know how a nice guy, and that's your loss. That's your loss.
I have autism, and I can't explain what it is. It's kind of like, I don't know if you've seen the movie Rain Man and all that. I'm a public speaker and a teacher. I want to educate people about disabilities and all that because they assume I'm intoxicated and all that, and they think of me intimidating. They think of me, they think of me looking at me, this guy's scary, what's he gonna do? Strange. They look at me as people, I get on the bus, people move to another seat. People, when I'm walking, they either walk around me or they cross the street. I try to get them to get that people with disabilities, they're not strange or weird. They are people too. They are people too, and stuff like that. They're not what you think. They are people too. I don't educate just going to workshops. I educate when I leave my house. I educate people on the street. I educate police officers and stuff like that. Sometimes I get anywhere. Sometimes I don't. But the main thing is, I tried. I tried. Even though they didn't get it, I try, and it feels really good inside in here that at least I tried.
About a couple weeks ago, I was sitting on this corner and I was talking to this guy. I felt I was not getting nowhere for an hour and a half. And it was bizarre because he was saying, I said, I have autism. And I wasn't getting, so I took my card. I wasn't getting anywhere. I felt, oh God, this guy is very uneducated.
I would like to introduce Kenny Miller. And lots of us know Kenny, and he's a super excellent advocate for people with disabilities, and he is also a SAIL member, Self-Advocates in Leadership, and he has done a fantastic job being a part of that group and really helping to lead that group to where we need to go next. So I'm proud to introduce Kenny Miller to you.
Okay, I'm here to talk about transportation in my community.
The bus we're riding is, I was educating on transportation. The bus system, that there are more buses. That was my topic in educating this year. And I loved it. I loved talking and educating about the transportation and stuff like that. I loved it and all that. I tell people, a lot of people think, I'm not going to Olympia for a field trip. Maybe some people are. I'm going to work. I'm going down there to educate. We have two systems, the county, Snohomish County Transit, and Everett Transit. And they are in war right now. I mean, it's messed up. Now, the Everett Transit, they won't even give transfers out the next schedule. I couldn't get around without the bus. I don't know where I would be. I don't drive. If I don't have the bus, I don't get to where I'm going. There's no buses. You have to depend on people. And I hate depending on people. But some people don't look at me as an adult. Some people look at me as a child. I know some people that around my community have got the picture, but some of them get it and some of them don't and all that. Like I'm saying, we can make a difference. I want to be treated with respect. I want to be treated the same as everybody. I don't want to be treated special I'm special. We're all specials in our own way, but I don't want to be treated differently and all that. That's what I don't want. Use people first language. Don't say this handicapped person and all that. this is a person with a developmental disability and all that. That's the right way. The person comes first. The ability comes second. And sometimes I use in my speech, I always say we all have different abilities. Sometimes I don't even use disability. We all have different abilities.